What's up, everybody? This is Afro Joe coming to you. And I heard some shit about a certain fat ass motherfucking drug addict that hates other minorities. If I guess his motto is, if you ain't white, you ain't right. Well, I heard a little something about Mr. Fat Ass Rush Limbaugh, and it got me fucking thinking about this shit about people doing radio shows on the Sirius network, the private little satellite shit where the FCC don't touch. And it kind of got me fucked up on what I heard about this fat piece of shit saying, calling a woman, Miss Flute, a slut, a prostitute, and saying if she did a video, he would watch it up online. Now, come on, y'all. It, look, it's like it's pissing me off that these motherfuckers are getting away with shit. You might be wondering, like, oh, why is Jamie Foxx in the picture? I'll tell you why he's in the picture later in this video. But I think it's bullshit on how certain people can get away, get away saying shit on series. Like you take Don Iverson, like yeah, he's in the picture. He's like Don Iverson. He called a basketball team nappy-headed hoes. Nappy-headed hoes. The radio station fired him. I thought that radio station gets my respect. And he turns around. Don Iverson turns around, sues the radio station for firing him, and the judge ruled in his favor. Now the judge that ruled in his favor, he might be the stupidest motherfucker I ever heard of. How are you gonna rule in some dumbass like Don Iverson's favor? Why are you gonna rule in his favor and he called a bunch of women nappy headed hoes? He might have been calling your daughter a nappy headed hoe. He might be calling your wife a nappy headed hoe. He might be calling your grandchild a nappy headed hoe. Or your niece a nappy headed hoe. Or your cousin a nappy headed hoe. How do you rule in somebody's favor that does shows on series that calls people nappy headed hoes? It makes no fucking sense. I think the radio station did a hell of a fine job by firing them. Second thing is, Patricia Heaton, from My Day Family, and she was on Everybody Loves Raymond. I think she's a beautiful woman, but she's stupid as hell. I'm gonna call her stupid because she's agreeing with Rush Limbaugh. Now, I'm gonna tell you this, like I always say in my videos, watch what you say and do. But I'm finna say this: if you on TV, radio, and the internet, it applies to all three. Watch what you say and do on these things, man. Because one fuck up can make you lose everything you got. Can make you lose a lot. Now I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Now this is where I'm gonna talk about Jamie Foxx. Now this is what I call fucked up. It happened to him, and it happened to Isaiah Washington. I'm gonna tell you why about Isaiah Washington. Now, Jamie Foxx does a show on Series 2, and he had a caller call in. Go look up the video on YouTube. Go look it up about Jamie Foxx and Miley Cyrus. You'll hear that a caller called radio, his radio his radio show, and he said, "Did you hear about Miley Cyrus and Radiohead?" He said, "No." The caller explained what happened between Miley Cyrus and Radiohead. Jamie Foxx was giving his opinion on the situation. When he said what he said, he was just joking around. Now you heard all these people laughing, but Billy Ray got mad, and went on the Bonnie Hunt, I think that's her name, Bonnie Hunt show when she had a show, and sit out there and say, "Oh, I think it was kind of uncalled for that he talks about my daughter like that." And what if I said that shit to your daughter? He's like, "What if I said that about your daughter?" Billy Ray, you gotta remember, Your daughter's on TV, his daughter's not. Your daughter is on tour, his daughter is not. There's a difference. Your daughter's in the limelight, Jamie Foxx's daughter is not. So never compare your dumbass children to Jamie Foxx's child. Because he's not gonna raise his child, not gonna put his child in the spotlight because you're a broke ass. That's kind of fucked up. And they made this man go on Jay Leno on national TV and to apologize to Miley Cyrus. Went on national TV and had to apologize to Miley Cyrus and Billy Ray. What happened? Few months later, what happened? Billy Ray comes out the woodwork saying, "I blame Hannah Montana for fucking up my family." Kind of fucked up, ain't it? Your daughter turned into a little fucking whore, smoking weed, thinking she all black and shit. Man, come on now. You did that. It wasn't nobody else but Billy Ray's fault for letting his daughter do that and let her be in a fucking human target. Cause you know, the entertainment business, everybody's a human target in the entertainment business. No matter what, even if you put your child into the entertainment business, your child is a fucking human target. You need to stop sitting there blaming everybody for your shit, Billy Ray. And it's fucked up. And here's another thing. Isaiah Washington. He was on Grey's Anatomy. He was sitting there on set, and he was standing beside one of his co-workers, and he seen this guy walks by, and he's sitting there. It's like, man, he leans over to the co-worker and says, "I think he's gay." He said think. He didn't say he know. There's a difference between thinking and knowing. Thinking is like you pondering, trying to figure out is he or in questioning a situation. Knowing is having the info on this person. Isaiah Washington told the co-worker, "I think he's gay," and look what happened. He lost his job. Nobody wanted to pick him up because he said he think he's gay, because what he said, thinking he is gay. See what I'm saying? It's fucked up on how certain people that gets on the entertainment business end up losing their job. Certain people in the entertainment business end up getting dropped. They can't find work. You humiliating them and all this shit. And the others, like Rush Limbaugh, get to keep their job. How come Don Iverson and Rush Limbaugh could keep their jobs, but Jamie Foxx almost lost his? How come Isaiah Washington lost his? And you got this bitch, I'm calling her bitch because she was agreeing with Rush Limbaugh, Patricia Haters, or whatever, Haters. I'm gonna call her Patricia Hater. She's fine, but she's dumb as a box of rocks, a bag of hammers. If you look, it's like this, man. If you're a celebrity and you kind of agree with Rush Limbaugh, Don Iverson, Bill O'Reilly, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody that you agree with these people. Because one thing is, you say that to a friend that's in the entertainment business too, they can go back and tell the newspaper what you said and fuck your shit up. You keep your opinions to yourself. But I'm saying like this though, he shouldn't call this fluke woman, a prostitute, a whore, or that she needs to make a sex video and put it up on the internet so he can watch it and shit like that, because it was unnecessary for him to say all that. They said he lost a lot of sponsors. No, he needs to lose more than the sponsor. He needs to lose his motherfucking job. He needs to sit there and lose his job. If I was the radio station, I'd say, fuck you, I'm gonna cut my losses, you're fired, get the fuck out, I don't need you. If I was, second thing is, if I was the radio station that Don Imus worked at, I would say, you know what? We had our little run, but I think I'm gonna fire you, just lay you off. How can you fire somebody? How can you sue somebody that fired you? See, I don't get it. Why would you sue a radio station that heard you say calling a basketball team, nappy headed hoes. How do you sit there and sue that? How can you sue that? You made the mistake, but you sitting up here throwing the station for it. It makes no sense that these people can get away with so much. And I know some of y'all gonna sit up there and say, well, you trying to make this into a racist thing. Well, if you look at it, it is kind of a racist thing. It is. It is kind of a racist thing. Now you look at Howard Stern. Look how many people quit his show. There was a guy named Jackie, the comedian, the funny guy. He left right in the 90s. Then there was Fred. I think he left right after her. Then Artie Lang got tired of Stern's bullshit. Then Robin. How many people is gonna have to quit? So, how many people's got to quit the Howard Stern show for Howard Stern to realize, man, that he needs to clean his fucking act up? Second thing is, why would anybody want to hire him to be on public television besides the E Network? He don't like the FCC, and the FCC don't like Howard Stern. Now, I don't see why did Howard Stern agree to do, well, America's Got Talent, and he hates the FCC. I don't know if, what was it, ABC, I don't know, who is it, CBS or NBC that owns America's Got Talent? I hope they got good lawyers. Because one fuck up from Howard Stern, man, your shit gonna be fucked up. The FCC's gonna shut your shit down. And Bill O'Reilly, you probably wanna, what about Bill O'Reilly? You got a picture of him up, well, you ain't say shit about him. Bill O'Reilly, this is what I gotta say about him. He's a racist bastard. He's a racist bastard. That's all I know. He's just a piece of shit. The reason why I say that is because he bitched about Ludacris. He bitched about Ludacris. Oh, Ludacris, he talks about bitches and whores and shit in his videos. It's called music, motherfucker. Called music. I know you listen to a lot of rockin', like country ass, where they go, oh, horses and ponies and like a rhinestone cowboy. That's how it is, man. In the entertainment business, the music is gonna be different. But he sits there and bitches about Ludacris saying bitches and hoes. But he sits there and loves Ozzy Osbourne, the man that bit the head off a bat and worships Satan. How the fuck? He's a hypocrite. He's a fucking hypocrite. How do you say Ludacris is a bad influence on kids, but you love some Ozzy Osbourne? I think Ozzy is cool. I ain't talking down to Ozzy, but it's the same shit but different page. But it's the same shit but different books. See what I'm saying? Ludacris, Ludacris, and Ozzy. Sorry about the coughing. Ludacris and Ozzy. They might not be in the same kind of music category, but it's kind of the same shit no matter what. One book, like Ozzy is one book, Ludacris is the other book. Ozzy, in that book of Ozzy, it shows he worships Satan. In the book of Ludacris, he called women bitches and whores. Neither one of the books are good for the kids. But how can you sit up there and say, I don't think that Ludacris should be supporting, should be the face of Pepsi. But I think Ozzy Osbourne should be the face of Pepsi. You're a hypocrite. How can you sit up there and hate on one person and agree with another person? If he said fuck bitches and hoes and the other guy said kill bitches and hoes, then you're a hypocrite on that shit. There's a difference. And I'm telling you, man, people today in these damn entertainment businesses fucking a lot of people over. I would have never thought in my life that so many dumbass people would sit up there and do the dumbest shit and they can get away with it. Is gonna get to a point that Rush Limbaugh, Don Iverson, and Bill O'Reilly is gonna get to the point they're gonna sit up there and kill somebody and they're gonna walk free, and all the evidence show that they did it? Because right now it's starting to look like that. I just don't get these people. These people sit up here and bitch and complain about certain other people, but they're hypocrites about it. I'm gonna tell you, man, if I ran that radio station, man, the first thing I would have said, Rush, pack your shit, get the fuck out. We don't need that kind of shit in my damn my damn radio station. Cause I'm not gonna sit up and I wouldn't take your shit. Even though your shit is on, even though your shit is on series, I wouldn't take that shit. Because one thing is, you gotta think about it. Technology today, people can record whatever the fuck you say, edit it, and fix it. Where you said you gonna do this to one person, you gonna do that to another person. Somebody can edit, not to say they edit that shit of brushing up by saying he called the woman a slut and a whore, a prostitute, saying she need to do this and that, and put make a sex tape and shit. I'm just saying he needs to watch what he say because he can piss off the wrong person, and they can record his voice and shit, record his voice, edit it and all this shit, and da 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 da, and put it where he called somebody's house, threatening to blow him up, and then y'all sitting up there, oh he didn't mean it my ass. Like a kid can't walk into a kid can't walk into a school and say, "I'ma shoot you" without going to jail. They can like there. I met, I've been in school and I got in trouble for that shit. Teacher pissed me off and I told him stop touching me. I said if you don't, I'm gonna beat your ass up. I got arrested for it. You see what I'm saying? Just few words got me locked up. And these motherfuckers can get away with it. Oh, that's because they're rich and famous. I don't give a damn if they poor and shitty. It does. The law should not change for these rich ass motherfuckers in the entertainment business. The law should be the same as them. If you don't put your neck on these fucking celebrities, then you just a piece of shit just because they got money. I know there's people that can. I know there's people making death threats to Rush Limbaugh, Darren Imers, and Bill O'Reilly. A lot of death threats, and y'all ain't doing nothing. I bet that even the damn radio stations catching them damn death threats. Oh, I forgot. Oh, Rush Limbaugh is a money maker. Bullshit. You can find you another money maker. You don't need Rush Limbaugh fucking you up and making you lose money. It shouldn't be like it. It shouldn't be about Rush Limbaugh making you money. He already lost a lot of sponsors, so you really ain't getting much out of it. His viewings went down 32%, no 33% over the last year. And since he said this, I think it's gonna go down to another 33% or 42%. I'm telling you, man, they allow so many people to get away with so much shit. Why do you think Lindsay Lohan didn't spend some years in prison? Why do you think Paris Hilton's had a short time in prison? Little Kim, cause they got money or something. It's funny how T.I. got a year and a day in the motherfucking penitentiary. No, but it's just fucked up, man. Just publicity, man. And people are supporting it. Like, if I get somebody to say they support Bill O'Reilly or Rush Limbaugh or Don Iverson, you is just as stupid as a motherfucker. I bet the KKK's got a picture of Don Iverson, Bill O'Reilly, and Rush Limbaugh on their wall. They're like the new Hitler. I'm for real. They are like the new Hitler of today's society. Like I said, if you ain't white, then you ain't right. That's all it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Afro Joe, aka this has been Afro Joe the Wookie. If you like what I got to say, leave a comment or a video response. If you don't, kiss my ass and burn in hell. People, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, CeeLo Jr. 2, CeeLo Jr. 3. Follow me on Twitter at Afro Joe the Wookie. Subscribe to MotherWookie and help her out, man. Show us some love. Show us some love. Like I said, Don Emerson, Bill O'Reilly, and Rush Limbaugh need to burn in hell for all I care. They're the poster child of racism. Peace and about a hair grease.